Hello, peeps. So we see where the tariffs starts to hit, and red country starts to scream first, because in truth and in fact, if things should fall apart, which it is, red country would fall apart first, because they depend on the safety net more than blue states. Blue states have more infrastructure. Blue states have more organized labor, and more employers, better jobs, right? It surprised me that most Americans still don't understand what tariffs are, right? It's an imported tax. In the country where I'm from, we didn't call it tariffs. We called it custom duties or import duties, right? The Americans thought that China was going to pay the tariffs. So money that Donald Trump was getting was going to come from China or Brazil or Mexico or Canada. It doesn't work like that. They're still getting their money at the same price that they're selling it for, right? But when it gets here, the organization that imports it have to pay taxes at the ports for bringing in those items. And when that tax goes up, they pass it on to the consumer, right? And that tax then goes to the government, because it's the government that's raising the taxes. It's just like the government raising taxes on anything else. Tariffs is no different. It's just like they're raising your home insurance. If it goes up, you pay more, right? And even for companies who have parts of their companies overseas that they rely on to complete a product in the United States, when they ship those things to themselves, they have to pay import tax, tariffs on those things as well. Now, when it was obvious that Congress wasn't going to do their job, they weren't going to stop this man. They're gonna give him a free rein. Companies started to stock up on goods, right? Where warehouses were being built to stock up on goods so that they could keep prices at a lower level. Now those resources are running out, and we're starting to see real prices in real time, and Americans are not happy about it. MAGA, they're not happy about it. MAGA, in places like Alabama, that the government was subsidizing $100 on their rent. Now they find that their rent is gone through the roof, and with Donald Trump's tech bros who are building data centers all across America, it's spiking our electricity bills. It's damaging our freshwater systems because they need water to cool those data systems as well. Right? Is this what capitalism is? Where only the people at the top get to take everything from everyone else, and everyone else live as peasants? You guys need to wake up. This is a different world. People are not gonna lay silent anymore. They won't. People will take action on those things. This president is so disgusting in the way that he treats people nowadays. He was bad before, but in his second term, he just doesn't care about nothing. And John Roberts gave him a blank check. You know, the way he handled especially female reporters, minority reporters. Shut up, piggy. What kind of president talks like that? He asked the leader of FIFA to present him with a peace prize. Like, that was such a low blow, bro. He wanted a peace prize so bad, yet he's starting wars. And if he's not starting wars, he's arming countries that are committing genocide. Come on now, bro. What did people really see in Donald Trump? And especially after his second term. We got 4 years of calm under Joe Biden. Rebuilding the 10% unemployment that Donald Trump left him. And mark you, Donald Trump got the unemployment rate trending under 3% for the first time. By the time he was leaving, it was 10% and upward, and it could go to upwards of 15%. And all he talk about is who's beautiful and who's ugly. That man, it's hard to even look at him. I don't know how he could stand there and talk about people like that when he's fat and chunky, just look like overcooked mackerel in a tin. Democrats are excited about 2026. I think they gotta work for it. Not that they really deserve it, but because once they get into office, they work for the special interest groups, right? But they're the lesser evil. And what I would say to Americans is, don't vote for someone because they're popular. Vote for someone because of what they're saying. Things around things that affects your life, your children's life, your future, affordability, healthcare, transportation. The necessary things. You may have a car right now, and you may well have a very nice car. You don't know what may happen tomorrow. When the stock market's gonna crash, you're gonna crash in less than a second. Be prepared, be ready, stay ready.